This. So I've done a lot of videos on my channel where I've recommended like Canadian things that never escaped Canada. And I've talked about this band on stream before, but I feel like we need something that we can actually like upload to the highlights channel. Because I would like to expose more people to this band. It's a very poppy Canadian band made by a guy who's pretending to be British, and he does a British accent while he's singing. Prozac, spelled very weird. It's a pop duo. Simon and Milo are the animated fictional characters. And I think they might predate the Gorillaz. Let's see. Oops. The Gorillaz, Wikipedia. Ooh, 1998 to present. But so was Prozac. 1998 is when they started. So who started first? Because being Canadian, I have shown this before, but just the tracks, not the music videos. Old Twitch, and we never got a highlight out of it. Let's see. So Hot Show released November 1998, Epic Records, and then Gorillaz' first album. Let's see. What? Gorillaz' first album wasn't even until 2001. So maybe someone can correct me later. Years active 1998. I don't know what they were doing between 1998 and 2001. They were just doing creation on Wikipedia. I'm not going to read all this right now. But Gorillaz didn't release their first album until 2001. So as a Canadian who didn't understand that a lot of the content that I was seeing on television was Canadian content because we have this weird fucking law that says that a certain amount of content being played on television and radio has to be Canadian, so we'd get shit like this. I thought like, oh yeah, there's like two bands that are doing the whole animated thing. Yeah, it was that long ago that I talked about Prozac on stream. But I've always found Prozac so interesting because it's one of those things like, I've recommended a bunch of Canadian television shows. I've done Nanoland. I've done Nirvana the Band, the show. I've done Kenny versus Spenny. And everybody's enjoyed what I've recommended. And it's one of those things where it's like, I'm glad to be of service to help my mostly American audience and also global audience, a bunch of people from the UK and Germany, to be exposed to these things that otherwise would never escape the Canadian border. Prozac is one of those interesting things where like every popular track that they've made has been so catchy and like just I still listen to them to this day. Maybe it's nostalgia, I don't know, but everybody that I've ever introduced to Prozac has enjoyed it. So I'm going to share some of that. Yeah, so this is weird.
Milo, that girl really hurt me.
So he just keeps going on this fucking, like, the character-wise, he's like, I've just been hurt by a girl and I don't have a neck. And then this, like, weird homosexual man with a guitar is like, oh, I'm your friend. You should kiss me, maybe.
But now I know just how Tamara felt when I treated her the exact same way. I'm a bastard.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Simon.
The animation's not great.
Come on, let me buy you a milkshake.
I don't know why the audio sounds like this for that original opening also. It's so weird. Oh, the pop... How do I describe this beat? I don't have the exact same vocabulary as Anthony Fantano when it comes to describing music. It's not like a house. It's almost kind of like a house beat, but that mixed with like the acoustic guitar provides this like really satisfying poppiness that I like. Yeah, just this like a nice blend between like acoustic instruments that are obviously like, timed and what is the word, like quantized and like edited in such a way where they're like super on beat. And then obviously having these like digital and sampled elements within that too. Like the drum beats are probably like largely sampled too.
Sucks to be you.
I know.
Sucks to
Maybe not sampled, but like maybe individually recorded in different parts.
be you.
So not like an actual kit. I don't know if anybody understands what I'm talking about.
Sucks to be you.
Salsa. I like salsa. The food.
Sucks to be you.
I'm a bastard if it's true. Things she did to me is what I did to you. I'm a bastard if it's true. And I guess it's true.
Yeah, and it's like really old animation. It's not like incredible animation, but I always considered it to be like kind of in the same vein as the Gorillaz, although, you know, 5 years later, Gorillaz making like much better music and having like a much more global presence, and Prozac kind of never escaped Canada. Like all the shit under 1 million views, these were fucking hits. These were huge in Canada. Right now, all these under 1 million views on YouTube. It's insane. I'm not saying they still make good music. I think that their new shit probably is bad.
Yes, Milo, what is it?
Miss, it seems that my friend and musical partner Simon has fallen ill. Please allow me to take him to the school nurse.
Why does the audio sound so bad in these like animated sections of like not the track?
Of course you can, Milo.
Why are you in school?
But make it quick.
Yeah, the mouth noises. It's so weird. They like upped the compression to such a ridiculous degree.
Tell me, Simon, what seems to be the problem?
A little sexual frustration combined with lack of motivation
You look like a 30-year-old. Why are you in school?
and a loss of concentration. I got a strange disease.
And now like the actual song is in there. It's fucking catchy as shit. Oh, that fucking beat. Oh, that like weird fill.
Concentrate on work. My
That's probably a sample, right?
Now I'm sweating through my shirt. I got a strange disease. 2 weeks
ago, you said you'd never leave me, and here I am alone. In this world of random it stands, quite a good things have to go away.
and leave you with nothing.
Yeah, you left me with nothing.
Got a strange disease.
All these like weird fucking sound effects and shit. It was like a perfect little time capsule. And they had like there's songs that I just fucking love from this band. There's some that are just such bangers. This is like we just learned about the internet today. This was the song. It's fucking great.
Incoming contact.
www.
User is online.
I got your email. Disgruntled female. Every detail before my eyes. So I responded. I think we bonded. We got
These weird drum fills sample. I shouldn't pause on this frame.
responded. And watched the sunrise. Then you came to the screen and you taught me the meaning of happiness.
I thought she came through the screen, but you showed you going through the screen. That's an error.
And the words that you write came and filled up my night with your tenderness.
I would love to make a song that's like musically reminiscent of this sort of thing, even if it's not the same tone exactly. Just like sort of structure, it's not structure, but like stitch together the sounds in a similar way. That uh-oh sound is a little annoying, but I love the use of triangle. All right. So give you a little bit of a fucking sample of that. And we're kind of building up to this song that didn't age well, but you can tell it's so innocent because we're Canadian and we forget that like it's the year 2000 or whatever. And you're like, I want to promote a message of positivity. And you don't necessarily understand how it's going to be seen 10, 15, 20 years later. It's kind of just, it didn't age well. This is a particularly interesting one that I like. I mean, retrospectively, it's funny. Beatboxing, kind of lame. It's like a Save the Children kind of vibe. Not musically, but like in what they're... you'll see. It's not a bad song in terms of catchiness.
Julie wants to get out of town. She needs to settle down. Move to a place where no one knows her.
So this is interesting because we listened to that Black Eyed Peas song earlier today. I would argue that this is in the same kind of vein or level of like trying to create something that appeals to people without really saying anything. And you're like, oh, well, someone's sad probably somewhere. Like, you're not really saying anything. You're just trying to be relatable without like saying anything fucking real.
Lisa just had to get away. Nothing could make us
Again, it's like someone assigned you a project and you're 12 years old and you were like, well, I guess I'll do this.
stay. Tired of living undercover. Everybody knows somebody trying to get free. Be as white as you want to be.
I love how that's the first thing he says. Be as white as you want to be. Because that it hadn't exactly been co-opted by people yet. Like the term "it's okay to be white" didn't mean anything bad until it got associated with like the people that were using it in a racist way. On paper, it's not a bad thing to say. And that's exactly why it got turned into that, because it was, the troll optics of like, oh, they're going to take an issue with you saying it's okay to be white. And then you get stupid people that don't understand the context and blah, 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 blah. This was a simpler time. This was a simpler time before the internet. He's got more to say in the chorus, but he starts it with, be as white as you want to be is the beginning.
Trying to get free. Be as white as you want to be, as black as you want
Oh, that's okay too. Okay.
to be, as brown as you want to.
Don't let anybody stop you.
Be as straight as you want to.
I like how straight came first. Be as straight as you want. Oh, I was waiting for someone to tell me I could be as straight as I wanted to be. I didn't know it was okay before.
Be as gay as you want.
I like how we got the zoom out, the fucking Ken Burns. Like, oh, this one's gay.
You want to be as gay as you want to. You can wait if you want to. We all need something to hold on to.
He's like trying to be inspirational. It's not coming from a bad place. He's not. It's innocent in intentions. It just didn't age that well.
And if there is a way that you and I could both be free.
I'm going to the UN to say that you can be as straight as you want to and as white as you want to. What the hell are you eating? Somewhere in Europe? Okay. Oh my god. I guess that is kind of playing on the fucking them pretending to be British thing. It's a guy from Ontario.
Understanding and we will be.
All you needed to do was eat an egg. Was that a Turkish delight? I thought it was an egg. I don't know what the fuck that is.
And we will be. Daniel moved school.
You haven't said it, so you've named all these characters. I'm glad that I'm listening to this again in the same conversation as that Black Eyed Peas thing, because this is the same shit. He's like, oh, I'm going to tell a story about it. Somebody felt sad, they moved somewhere else. That's relatable. You're not really saying anything. You're not really saying anything at all.
Alliances can be cruel.
And then they called him Mr. Footballhead. Hey, Arnold.
You're alone without nobody. Michael begged Jen to take a stand.
This is funny because in the music video, they're showing a variety of races, but lyrically, they're all very white names. Julie, Daniel, Michael. Like, I don't know. When he was writing, whoever wrote the song, very white names.
And fight for the love they had, but she'd rather deal with being lonely. Everybody's got somebody telling them what to be.
What?
Be as white as
I love how it starts with white. It's the funniest shit. We were all waiting for someone to give us permission to be as white as we wanted to be. We were all like, I was growing up in this environment where I wasn't sure it was okay to be white. But thank you, Prozac. British guy Ontario man pretending to be from Britain. Mr. Cultural Appropriation. Telling me that it's okay to be white. It's pretty cool.
be as white as
Yeah.
you want to, be as black as you want to.
Why? What is it? Have you given permission for the dog to be what the dog wants to be? Why is the dog there?
Be as brown as you want to. Don't let anybody stop you.
What was this? He's not. At first, I thought he was holding someone's hand, but it looks like he's about to like grab you. He looks like he's about to grab someone through the screen. All right, we got gay. We got you've been outed by this music video.
Nobody stop you. Be as straight as you want.
I love how. Oh, is it really gonna show Milo when it says "be as straight as you want to be"? Oh, sure, Milo's so straight.
As you want to, be as gay as you want to. You can wait if you want.
But you know what? I will give it credit for this. A song in 2000, even uttering the words "be as gay as you want to," that's pretty fucking like. That's a little ahead of its time. Like it's still, hearing that on the fucking radio. Like you had to be a bit more cryptic when it came to like gay shit on the radio. You had to be a bit more like, if you know, you know, right? That's pretty like out there and explicit, and that is a pretty cool thing to say. In like 2001 or whatever.
We all need something to hold on to. And if there is a way that you and I could both be free, have a little understanding and we will be.
Everybody come together. We'll only animate half of you. We're missing 8 of the character models here. The animators are Canadian and they weren't paid that much. We apologize. I'm the only character missing a neck also. I'm like, that's the trademark, is like he doesn't have a neck. How come you didn't say that I could be as native as I want to be? Checkmate, you're from Canada.
I am Sarah from Chicago, Illinois. Be as proud as you want to. Be a jock if you want to be. I'm Jim.
Be a jock if you like. I get it. It's trying to be neutral. It's a very neutral song. But in this culture, it sounds hilarious. In the year 2023, this is like retrospectively one of the fucking funniest songs.
I'm Jamie, San Diego, California.
My name's Dave.
It's black. I'm
What was the skinhead saying? Is be as black as you want to? I don't know if I've never ever noticed that.
My name's Dave.
it's black.
The skinhead was. Hi, my name's Dave. Dave didn't even get to say what he wanted to be. You cut Dave off. And then the skinhead was like, be as black as you want to. I'll be waiting.
My name's Dave.
It's black. I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
For Canada, be as shy as you want to.
Be as no having a nose as you want to. Be as missing a nose as you want to.
For Canada, be as shy as you want to.
And I go to Washington High.
Man, there's still something catchy about this. I kind of hate the beatboxing. You know what's a good record with beatboxing on it that's just like in the record? Fucking Tales of a Grass Widow by Coco Rosie. That's a good album with beatboxing on it.
Be as white as you want.
Oh, that was such a good live show. Oh, and Bus Driver showed up and I didn't even know he was going to open. I was so happy.
Expect you to be cool. Sex to everybody.
And I go to Washington High.
Be as white as you want to.
So this guy's saying be as white. So each race is giving the opposite race permission to be their race. So the skinhead said be as black as you want to. This black child is saying be as white as you want to.
Be as white as you want to.
Which is very fun.
People expect you to be cool. Sex to everybody bugs me at school.
Be yourself.
Where are those fucking audio bites from? None of them really said anything. Like, what the fuck?
There is a way that you and I can both be free. There is a way.
Free from what? Not being able to be white?
Have a little understanding and we will be. Be as white
All right. This is where the music video gets really good. Pay attention.
as you want.
Up!
To be as black.
They didn't know. They didn't know it was like the early 2000s in a very like we're so culturally isolated in Canada, you know? Like is it blackface? Yeah. But they didn't know. It was like Osamu Tezuka.
Be as white as you want.
He's being reborn.
Be as black
Bah!
as you want to.
It's the same fucking 6-7 character models, and then they're giving him all these different fucking costume changes.
Be as brown
Oh,
as you want to.
it's okay. We thought that this was fine. We didn't get other races in Canada until 2005.
Don't let anybody stop you.
Okay, they all showed up at once. We had no idea.
Be as straight as you want to. Be as gay as you want to. You can wait if you want to.
The intentions are not bad, but this is the funniest shit in the world.
You don't need something to hold on to. Be as shy as you want to. Be as loud as you want to. Be as small as you want.
Be a dog. Be a dog if you want to.
Don't let anybody stop you. Be as big as you want to. Be as fat as you
I like how he said as big as you want to be and then fat. I don't think he said thin first. He said big and then fat. You can't be thin. Incredible. This is a part of our heritage. This is a real heritage moment. I'm glad that I got to share that with everybody. So, yeah. Comments are not as critical as I am. When this song came out in the year 2000, everyone at my school was making fun of it because it contained a taboo word gay. It was taboo to even publicly state you liked the song because that somehow automatically made you gay. We all had to enjoy it in private or face ostracism. The song was ahead of its time. Its message still relevant today. This is a comment that I appreciate because there is some truth to that. What this comment says is kind of funny. Wow, this song aged very well. We need this now more than ever. I think the music video didn't age very well. Oh, here we go. This song sure does have a little confused, but he got the spirit vibe to it. Yeah. Thanks, Toby. Thank you. It's true. It's amazing how Prozac completely eradicated all bigotry when they released this. Yep. If I performed this song on karaoke and did brown face, would it be okay? Quote, Justin Trudeau.
Hey, it's August of 2023. Let's update the list of $5 and up patrons. Tyler Cukes, Nico Fuentes, Joel999, Speak of the Joker, Pasha Florence, Coolest Shirt, Just a Portuguese Dude, www.openclassactions.com, Valence, Amil, Brackets, Big Guy, No Rope, T-King, Saliv88, Josh Jones, Harper has a tumor in her head the size of a peanut, Yup, Caden Mack, Charisma, the Super 1 player, Zachary Kane, Gillyflower, Purple Fire, Gabriel Herrera, Hoofy Doe, and Lemonade Warrior is participating in the hit game Among Us and is considered the encroacher. Thank you to everyone who helped me after my channel was falsely demonetized. You guys are all so cool. Thank you. Stay safe.